Welcome to another episode of Rusted Rides. Today we are back on the 69 Charger, and we are tackling the once mangled roof. Lots of work to do, so let's get into it. For those of you that haven't seen the previous videos, I recommend going and watching them, but here's a little recap to get everyone up to speed. This car was used as a stunt car for the movie The Man from Toronto, starring Woody Harrelson and Kevin Hart. We know that the car was used for the scene where it spins through the intersection, and it was the car that was hit by the train. They cut into the car to attach rigging, and although they added CGI for the train scene, the car did get seriously deformed and damaged when it was being dragged down the tracks. In the first few videos, the floor was cut out as it was just not savable. With the floor out of the way, Cam did a lot of repair to the inner structure. Once that was done, a new floor was put into place. From where the new floor stopped to the back of the car, Cam built custom new floor and trunk sheet metal sections to tie everything together. Next was the roof, cutting in some patches and trying to straighten out this crumpled mess. With lots of time and hammering, we did manage to make some huge improvements. After that, it was quarter panel time. The old ones were damaged pretty bad with 3 layers of patches and body filler. The old was cut away and the new was fitted on. The rocker panels were also removed and Cam fabricated some new ones from some old shelves. The whole process was repeated on the other side of the car before all the body panels were coated with a nice layer of primer. After that, we fired up the old sandblaster and cleaned up the front end. That showed us just how bad some sections were. Cam then got some southern frame horns and inner fenders and started cutting away the old and installing the new. With them in place, the whole front end got a nice coat of epoxy primer. And that brings us to today. The roof was in such rough shape, we probably should have just replaced it. But that costs money, and Cam was confident we could remove some of the major dents and crinkles and smooth out the rest. Well, today, we will find out if it all comes together. Cam started spreading body filler over the roof, and it's going to look really bad, but most of this ends up sanded off on the floor. He eventually emptied the pails on the roof and just mixed them in place. As you can see, the sanding block was running 36 grit, so again, a lot of this filler ends up on the floor. Okay, so yeah, a lot of filler was used. And we forgot to mention, we are also blending in the quarters that were installed a few videos back. We didn't show you every round of filler and sanding, otherwise this video would be very long and you'd get very bored. But after a lot of work, the car was ready to be taped off.
So, what are you doing here?
I guess today we are about to rapidly upset the internet. But I mean, you got to hear me out on this one. It is a known fact that back in the day, do you know why we have cars with vinyl roofs on them, or at least we used to? It's because in the factory, when a car would get a damaged roof, like a little bit of a dimple in it, maybe a scratch, maybe it just didn't come out right, they would vinyl it because you couldn't notice. And if we remember what this roof looked like before, it was heavily damaged. And I mean, I haven't even added up how many days of body work I have into this. If you include, when we were trying to ram it straight and take all the dent, like it was caved in down to here. Go back and watch that other video. But I'm feeling it, wiping it down. It's just, there's no way you'd put a nice shiny coat of paint on it. It's not bad. It's plenty good enough for what I'm about to do. And you know what? I've never had a car with a vinyl roof on it. But the big problem I have with vinyl roofs is they rot them out. You look at any car that's been unrestored and you get peeling the vinyl off them, they're completely rotted out underneath. It holds moisture underneath. And they're expensive. Like everywhere, I was looking into actually getting it covered in vinyl, and it's not cheap. So why would I spend a whole bunch of money just to get the same result? And yeah, I think this is going to look fine. I bet, unless it's somebody who sees the video, if I don't point it out, I can guarantee that nobody's going to notice the difference. Unless we get a genius, of course, which I deal with all kinds of those. Because,
There's no geniuses around here.
No, I mean at the car show. I know there's no geniuses around here. A genius wouldn't be spraying bedliner on the roof of a very high dollar muscle car. You could also ask why I didn't just buy a new roof. I could have bought a new roof, but the idea of the channel is to not just run out and buy stuff. A lot of people don't have that option. We like to teach people, kind of work with what they got, and that's what we're doing here. So, I'm gonna get Tim. I found this company that does alligator skin. I'm gonna pop a picture of that up. Who really wants alligator looking skin on the roof of their vehicle? It was $1,500 to have a roof done. Not spending a lot of money to get the same result. And you know what? It's not going to rot out under this. It's going to protect it. Yeah, but you know what? If it fails and I don't like it, it doesn't look right, I get too much flack over it. But 1 hour flat, I could take some paint stripper to it and have it just strip right off in probably less than an hour. So.
Now,
I guess it is fair to mention that I'm going to tape it off. You don't want to put it where, if you're doing this at home, God forbid anyone has to, if it comes to this, but you don't want to put it where the window sits. And if you look at how they do it from the factory, the vinyl does only come down to about here because you don't want to put it there. And you also want to tape off for your drip rail chrome. You don't want to get it spattered all over this because that's not what they do. It only comes to here. And same with the windshield. Just tape it off, do a nice, it takes like a 45-minute nice tape job will save you a lot of grief in the end. So now we will start spraying. Yeah, get that thing covered up or I'm gonna get over spray all over it. Come on. well, man. What? Missed the spot.
Dirty.
Dude, look at the mess you've made of our already messy shop. Good Lord. Good. You can put a regulator on if you want, but if you feel it's blowing too hard, just pull the trigger quarter way, halfway. You know what I mean? You're gonna try it out on the inner pillars. Stay back with it. Nice, even strokes. You don't want to try and pour it on there. You want it to look as smooth and as consistent as possible. And a nice even texture. So far, I'm extremely happy with it. But we're not done yet. I'm not just going to leave it just like this. We're going to do another 2 coats, and then I got another 2 steps after this to make it seem a little more like the real thing. It looks like a vinyl roof to me. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. Whoa. Get one more. Get another coat on. Camera guy's got to go to bed, so I might put a 3rd on. Then I'll see you in the morning in the next process. We're not done with this. Well, what do you think, buddy? Is it looking good?
Oh, very good.
Yeah. It's a little bit porous. Like I said, we're not going to leave it like this. We're just going to go at it lightly with a Scotch-Brite now. And listen, if you're doing this, don't sand it with sandpaper. Just use a gray Scotch-Brite. And what we're doing is we're basically taking off any rough, like denibbing it, if you will, taking off little rough edges. And then we're going to hit it with some primer. And then we got to tape it off again and spray it with some semi-gloss black, kind of make it smooth, little bit of a shine to it. I'm gonna put you to work too.
Okay, that's a good idea.
It's got a very nice texture, but you know, it won't stay clean like that. It's a little bit rough, and so what I want to do, I want to make it smooth to the touch, and that's why we're gonna put just a little bit of high build primer on it, and I'm gonna primer the bodywork spots while I'm at it. I don't like to leave body fill exposed for too long. Now, come here, that's a good job for you. Come here for a minute. Just lightly scrub.
Okay.
Just a little bit. We don't want to take any texture out. We just want to denib it and kind of smooth it out a little bit. Take off any, actually.
And also,
look at
don't
that.
try this at home.
What? Why not?
Because if they don't have it sharpened, they don't need to try this at home.
Oh, try it at home. It'll be fine. Just wear a mask.
Oh, fine. That'll be a good idea. Fine.
All right, we're gonna scrub it down and get some primer on it and carry on from there.
After the bedliner was primed, it received 3 coats of paint. All right, Cam.
Isn't it beautiful?
It looks amazing.
You're gonna put some before shots like from the first roof video.
Yeah, I'll get some befores in there. People will know.
It's the only way that what has happened will make any sense.
Let's show them. Oh, I guess we can't. They gotta.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want.
Oh, we're so funny. There we go. Look at that. That looks so cool.
Not everybody's gonna agree with this.
No, of course not.
I could already tell.
But this thing was hit by a train, so come on, give us some slack. Look at that roof. The chrome. I like that you added the chrome just to give us the, the idea of what a finished car would look like. All right, let's take a good look at it.
Here.
All right, so take a look at how nicely shaped this roof is. It looks like a roof. Man. Looks good, dude.
I mean, if I ever wanted to change it, you could probably just glue a real vinyl top right over it.
Oh, I bet you could.
Like for now, it'll be fine for now. Chances are it's probably not going to stay like this forever.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you know what?
You get too bored.
Oh, I know. When I first started like body working it, I started thinking maybe I could get it straight enough that I could put a shiny coat of paint. And by the third consecutive gallon of body fill, I realized, nah. I don't want too much on it.
Yeah, and okay, so, and I know that it sounds like a lot went on, and like with the footage of you just dumping it and spreading it on the roof, but that was like you sanded off, like a lot of it ended up on the floor, really. Like, yes, there's gonna be a few spots where it's a little thicker than other spots. What you got?
Let's find out. Let's just see how thick it really is. I mean, where do you think that it might be the thickest? All right, let's just see, because everyone.
There were some major like holes that you had to patch here, and some major wrinkles, right?
It was right here where it was, because it was down. It was probably crushed in.
It was down
a good
quite
8
far.
inches.
Yeah.
I mean, we popped it out, but I mean, people are going to dive in the comments and they're going to go, there's probably 2 inches of body fill in that thing. God, there's a lot of mosquitoes
There's
in
a
here.
lot in here, actually.
But let's just, for the people watching, yeah, right there would be.
You can see a wrinkle on the inside.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's just use this as like a feeler gauge.
Okay.
We're going to turn that in until it touches. Is that touching both sides there? I'm pretty sure, yeah, right here would be where it would be the thickest. Just a rough estimate. Please don't be over an inch. Even though I use 3 gallons of body fill. Well, look at that.
And you're not holding it open or shut. It's just I see you're just trying to hold these
Yeah, I'm just
things
trying
from
to
pivoting.
hold them straight.
Yeah. So that's not so bad.
No, we're less than a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
So it's not too thick.
No.
There's the proof. We'll go to the other side. Might as well.
Like the major dents that were in the the actual like big puddles that were in the middle, they got popped out.
The passenger side was worse than the driver's side. Oh, there's a good patch of wrinkles right there. I think you could see from the underside there. You can see the like where we were heating it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a bad spot. Let's put it on there. I have to loosen it off a bit.
Oh, a little thicker?
Yeah, it's a little thicker over here. So you just close it all the way, turn it in until there's a little bit of tension on it. Let's see here. All right, there's a little more on this side. Okay, so we're 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, maybe 3/8, flirting with 3/8, but 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch right here. It's not that bad. This was the bad 1/4 too, eh? Not bad for first round of mud work.
Yeah.
Because you got to do all this before you can do the roof.
Right.
And then this whole thing, it's not that thick. It's not that bad.
No, she looks pretty good, dude. She looks pretty good.
Compared to what it was?
This is like, this is unreal. This is unreal from what it was. And that chrome over here, like, man, it really makes you want to see the thing all finished, eh?
Yeah. The next step though is to get it running and driving.
Yeah.
Because I'm so sick of pushing it in and out of the shop.
So also, should we show them? I mean, like, it was hard for you to film and do it, and I haven't been around as much. So look at that, torsion bar.
Yeah, brand new torsion key, cross member. It's actually got suspension now. Kind of a follow up from our front frame rail repair where we cut the aprons and everything off.
Yeah. So now she actually.
So the frame rails, they're welded solid to the cross member, and the cross member is welded to the inner structures and to the floor. So it's it's ready to have a motor drop down in. I'm gonna do a quick coat of paint on this, but
sick. That's looking good.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, that is a job well done. And hey, in the comments, if you hate it, let us know what you think. Honestly, we know people are gonna dislike it, and we know some people are gonna love it. So just
well, like I said,
let us have it.
1 hour, I could dump paint stripper on it, have it ripped right off within no time. It's no big deal. Or wet. You could wet sand this stuff down and just glue a real vinyl top over it.
100%.
Didn't ruin the car. It's just a coating.
Yeah.
I could understand if I welded the roof off a Cadillac or something on it, or some weird thing. Then that would qualify as ruining the car.
We did look at an Impala roof and we were like,
No. I mean, like, cut it here and put some crazy. Something that does not belong onto it.
No,
like,
we were talking about just
this
a little
roof
bit of
looks
skin.
big enough.
Yeah, this looks fantastic. This
fine.
changes things. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Getting there bit by bit. All right, so there you have it. The roof is done. The car's ready for the next stage.
And I guess the next video we're gonna be, I don't know. We got a spot cleared out. We're gonna start filming the next one right now for the We're gonna start rebuilding the motor for it.
All right.
That's gonna be another fun. We'll see my engine building skills compared to my bodywork skills.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.